Ahmad, Dean of Faculty of Applied Communication.
Madam Suana Muhammad Saleh, Deputy Dean of Academic and Innovative Learning.
Mr. Azam Jahid, Deputy Dean of Student Experience and Alumni.
The wonderful judges for We.R.Wira Season 3.
And our dear young people, welcome to
We.R.Wira
Season 3 Finale, the Golden Wira Award Ceremony. Woo!
Make some noise.
Wow. I really love the energy right now, Jaden, honestly. Okay, now, before we dive right in, we should probably introduce ourselves.
You already said my name.
Okay, yeah, I mentioned your name like 3 times already. So, my name is Betty.
And hello everyone, my name is Jaden. Tonight, we are your hosts, and it is truly an honor to see all of you here today. Whether you're here with us in the hall, watching from home, thank you for joining us as we celebrate the inspiring voices and creative spirits across Malaysia.
Yep. So, for anyone new to We.R.Wira, you guys must be wondering, what's We.R.Wira?
What is it?
Yeah, so here's the simplest way to put it. Basically, We.R.Wira, it's a platform to tell the stories of our everyday heroes, or we like to call them as our Wiras. These people might not always make the headlines, but through their kindness and their courage and spirit, they have made a real difference in our society. And that's why We.R.Wira exists, to help shine the light on people who really deserve to be seen.
And get this,
Okay.
the best part.
What's the best part?
These stories are told by students.
Woo!
Right, Betty?
Yep, these young storytellers we
Yes.
have.
The storytellers from universities all across Malaysia, guided by their wonderful lecturers.
Yep.
They put their heart and hard work into bringing these voices to life.
So you guys must be wondering for this season, what universities we have?
Well, I am curious.
Yep. Okay, so for this season's entries, okay, you guys have to make noise, okay? We have the first one, UOW Glenmarie.
Next up, we have UOW Penang.
And we also have Uniza.
Moving forward, Montfort Boys Town.
We also have Utah Kampar.
Next up, UITM Rembau.
And we have another UITM, which is UITM Shah Alam.
And last
Alumni.
but not least, we have MMU Cyberjaya itself.
Wow. Of course, the loudest cheers. So kudos, guys. Thank you. Kudos, guys, for being a part of We.R.Wira Season 3. Well done, really.
And you know, Betty, that's what makes tonight so special.
Yes.
Because tonight isn't just about awards, it's about
Correct.
celebrating stories, the storyteller, and the spirit of community that brings us all together.
Correct. And just look around the room, Jaden. It's such a great and vibrant mix, I would say. We've got our esteemed We.R.Wira Season 3 panel of judges, and then we have dedicated educators who have been guiding all of these students, and of course, the star of tonight's event, the young storytellers.
Yes, the young storytellers. And we hope you guys do enjoy tonight. And just like what Betty said earlier, don't be shy to use your cameras, take pictures, record videos, snap the moments, and most importantly, don't forget to tag us at Centric PR when you post it on our social media, okay?
Yeah, so there we have it, our social. So don't forget to
Yep.
click the follow button on your Instagram and also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And most importantly, use our hashtags. Hashtag We.R.Wira Season 3, hashtag SDG, hashtag Centric PR, Social Impact, Sustainable, and hashtag Be the Change.
Okay, Jaden, so what about our online audience?
Ooh, speaking of our online audience.
Yep.
Hi guys.
There you
You
go,
are
hi,
there, right?
guys.
Yes. Thanks once again for tuning in. I don't know where they're from. Maybe they're in their living room, college
Okay.
dorm, or eating mama right now.
Maybe, we don't
Who
know.
knows? Just know that we appreciate you guys joining us, and don't forget to drop us comments in our YouTube chat.
Yeah, because we would love to interact with you guys as well. Alrighty, now that we have said our hellos and everyone is all settled in, let's get the ball rolling.
I'm so excited.
Yep, so to officially open tonight's ceremony, it's only right that we begin with a few words from the very people hosting us in this beautiful space.
That is right, Betty. So without further ado, Please put your hands together and welcome the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Communication, Dr. Mokhtaruddin Ahmad.
Woo!
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to our esteemed guests, panel of judges, respected colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, and of course participants from various universities. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming to MMU, and I would like to welcome everyone to our Cyberjaya campus. We are located on the third floor. And of course, it is my great pleasure to welcome you once again to MMU, especially this MMU Cinema, for the Golden Wira Award ceremony organized by our friends over at Centric PR. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening is more than a celebration. It is to honor a movement called We.R.Wira. When this initiative first came to our attention, we immediately recognized it as a call to action, a call to look closer, and of course, to listen harder. And at the same time, to recognize the everyday heroes who walk among us quietly, but whose impact is anything but small. At MMU, we saw the potential of We.R.Wira beyond a social impact initiative. It is a transformative movement, one that became a space for learning, reflection, and connection. That is why we integrated it into our curriculum. It became a living classroom where students could hone their storytelling and practice it with empathy, purpose, and impact. As an institution, MMU also take pride in nurturing talents that are industry-ready and socially conscious. Our commitment to excellence has been recognized with a 6-star rating by Talent Bank for 4 consecutive years, alongside achieving an outstanding 100% graduate employability for 2 consecutive years. And in addition, our graduate entrepreneurship rate reached 24.2% in 2024 and 22.7% in 2023, reflecting the entrepreneurial mindset and innovative spirit we cultivate among our graduates. And these recognitions affirm our mission to shape graduates who are not only career ready but also purpose-driven change makers. And this year, in its third such season, We.R.Wira call out on students to seek out Wiras who work aligns with the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and they delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, 19 individuals were brought into light, and people who champion causes such as quality education, protecting life on land, fighting hunger, and so much more. Stories were told, unsung heroes were honored. And in doing so, they reminded us all, change begins with care, and it grows through courage, and it lives in us among who dare to act. We.R.Wira has become a legacy in motion, encouraging youth to look beyond the obvious, at the same time to listen with intention and also to find meaning in the everyday. It shows us that small acts, when done with heart, will carry the power to shape a better world. To all participants, thank you so much and wishing everyone best of luck. Your work has shown us what storytelling can do when it is driven by empathy and conviction. And let me say this clearly, every one of you has made a difference. Awards are wonderful, yet the real prize is the impact you have created. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course to the Centric PR, thank you for your vision, your persistence, and your beliefs in youth-led change. You have sparked something powerful here, and we are honored to work alongside you as well. And to everyone in this MMU Cinema, Let us continue being ordinary people, but at the same time doing extraordinary things and telling stories that matters. With that, thank you so much, and let us watch this action. Thank you again.
Wow. Thank you so much to Dr. Mokhtaruddin for that wonderful opening speech.
Yep, and just like Dr. Mohtaruddin mentioned, Jaden, tonight is really about the participants, the students. You know, these young storytellers who have gone quite a process, I would say, like, you know, working in teams, tackling challenges, and bringing ideas to life. And, you know, Dr. M said, what matters most is the impact you make.
Very touching, of course. And you are absolutely right, Betty. And honestly, it is pretty amazing to see how far We.R.Wira has come over the years. From the first season all the way to this one right now, it's been quite a journey.
Yep, I agree with you. So, let us all take a moment and turn our attention to the screen for a short video to show just how far We.R.Wira has come. Enjoy.
But among everybody, you take the strength and you take the weakness too, and you match people up.
It measures success in little stuff. When we see our child different from the others, we then become afraid.
And classmates who have never met someone who has a disability, so I know some of them are being polite, you can see the fear in their eyes.
I don't believe anybody should suffer. Everybody is created equal in the image and likeness of God. Therefore, everybody has to have the same opportunity. But sometimes the world that we live in is a very unjust world.
Being more contributing to the community, being more helpful, being more engaging when I'm only at the age of 30.
It took me a while for me to realize, you know what, enough. I'm done living for people. I'm done thinking what people want to see of me.
Started with a very emotional reason to start the project. So on the spot, we just want to do something to make the situation different or to change something.
If I have to do all over again, I will not make anything different, but I will probably tell myself to be more confident and trust that people will come and help me.
Sini terjadi apabila masyarakat memandang serong kepada mereka.
所以我觉得必须要回馈社会。
They're not like your parents, broken and drugs, alcoholics. They're not.
我想大家想要进步，就是我尽量给那些，尽量想一些新的事出来，这个是肯定的。
You need to have a team, and then with the support of the RA, only then you can achieve it.
400 families, 10 blocks, 4,000 families. Imagine the number of problems, the different personalities, the different people who are here, the dynamics that's here.
People seeing us be kinder to animals. Other people will also be inspired to be kinder to animals.
We forget about our problems, forget about our sickness, because there's everybody to support and help us.
Stress the importance of responsible pet ownership and the benefit of CMVR programs.
没有让我去定义这样子是成功。
这是我的最大的心愿，来到了shelter，每个人会很开心，会笑的狗。对，这是我最大的心愿。
Buka mata masyarakat dan mereka melihat benda ni satu benda yang mungkin tak dapat tengok di tempat lain lah.
So focus on building strong partnership and explore various funding avenues.
在这里跟各位年轻人，你们不要遗弃了那种老人，要抽多点时间去陪他们。
Believe their usefulness. That means they are still alive, they can walk and do things, but nobody wants them to work, and they have no income. 好重下嘅，唔係咁容易去咩咯，因為佢哋屋企係冇俾錢嘅，得3個人俾錢，34個人嚟。
So during my investigation, we found out instead of digging 6 feet, they dig 2 feet and bury them. So whenever there's a heavy rain and flood, all these bodies will be floating, and the scars will be everywhere in the cemetery.
They got a job, looking forward, not always like they don't know what to do, no future.
Really just felt like the children we educated, there was just no tertiary or employment options for them. There wasn't an ability to work or ability to further their study.
How many of you all have heard of a woman being molested before, discriminated just because she's a woman?
It's part of the process. Everything you did right or wrong, you just have to learn from it and then move on.
And you see, life is not all work or hope. You have to have an avenue to spend time with people, like-minded people.
Number one, you must have the passion. You must have the passion. Second, you must be patient.
InsyaAllah saya harap dengan sharing saya ni kita boleh menarik orang ramai lagi untuk membantu anak-anak kita yang ada keinginan yang tinggi tetapi disebabkan sedikit kekurangan, saya takut mereka kurang keyakinan untuk ke depan sebab malu.
Here is the truth. Conservation doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be charity. It can be fun, hands-on, empowering and led by community.
So end of the day, it's not about money. It's about moral values. How do we inspire others and then motivate them going on a part of engaging with them,
The older ones that you think there's hardly any chance to rehome, and then there's still people who come forward and say they want to adopt a problematic. I would say that's the happiest moment.
You see, like I got down, the car coming up, the people also.
Thank you Mak Long. Terima kakak. Jadi kita rasa walaupun kita bagi dia benda biasa je, tapi dorang punya appreciate tu dapat macam jompong emas.
Wow. Seeing it all together like that, Betty, I think that was so wonderful. And I can really see the growth and progress of We.R.Wira.
I know, right, Jaden? I personally think We.R.Wira has become more than just an initiative. It's become a platform, I would say. And honestly, who better to tell us more about this journey than the person who started it all? So please join us in welcoming the Managing Director of Centric PR, who is also the visionary behind We.R.Wira, Miss Jacqueline Arnold.
A very good evening, Dr. Mokhtaruddin Ahmad, Dean, Faculty of Applied Communication, our distinguished We.R.Wira Season 3 panel of judges, associate professors, lecturers, and faculty members, students from all participating universities, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone joining us online. Welcome! On behalf of Centric PR and the We.R.Wira Organizing Committee, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Golden Wira Awards ceremony, a celebration of passion, purpose, and the remarkable spirit of youth leadership. The Golden Wira Awards is so much more than a ceremony. It's a tribute to the students who chose to shine the spotlight on others. Through We.R.Wira, they become the storytellers, advocates, and bridge builders, honoring unsung heroes in their communities by capturing their journeys, voices, and impact. Today, we recognize their creativity, compassion, and commitment to the narratives that uplift, connect, and inspire. In 2023, Centric PR launched We.R.Wira, a social impact initiative dedicated to celebrating everyday Malaysian changemakers, those who uplift communities through quiet courage and purposeful action. Season 1, which was contributed by our own interns, introduced 10 powerful episodes featuring unsung heroes from local neighborhoods, each story a testament to the impact of compassion, resilience, and service. Building on that momentum in Season 2, with interest from 5 institutions of higher learning, We.R.Wira was transformed into a competition, empowering communication and PR students to produce video stories. Season 2's themes included gender equality, elder care, child protection, and marginalized communities. In season 3, the call was louder and clearer. Students were challenged to align their heroes with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and were required to submit a 200-word summary explaining how their chosen cause fit within the SDG framework. The response? We received interest from 8 universities across Peninsular Malaysia with 19 submissions. 1 each from UOW Penang and UOW Glenmarie and Montfort Boys Town, UITM Shah Alam and UITM Rembau. 2 each from Utah Kampa and UNISA Terengganu. And 10 from Multimedia University. Give it up for Multimedia University. 19 remarkable Wiras were brought into the spotlight. Individuals who champion quality education, safeguard life on land, fight hunger, and contribute to countless other causes that uplift our communities. Their stories were shared, and their quiet heroism finally received the recognition it deserves. These narratives remind us that heroism lives in ordinary individuals, volunteers, teachers, activists, caregivers, those who dedicate themselves wholeheartedly to the betterment of others. Through this competition, they have amplified unheard voices, made the unseen efforts visible, and reminded us all that real impact begins with empathy and action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also deeply grateful to our kind host, Multimedia University, for opening their doors and providing us a space to gather this evening to celebrate and honor these heroic stories. Dr. Mokhtaruddin and Encik Azam, your support in making today's celebration possible is invaluable. A special thanks also to our respected panel of judges for Season 3, Encik Nurhizam Kadir, Ms. Isabel Lok, who are here today. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Mr. Jeff Sandu of 42 Malaysia and Ms. Tracy Leong of the United Nations Association Malaysia. Unfortunately, they were unable to join us today, but we hope that they are watching us online and they've really been integral to this journey. On behalf of Centric PR, we are deeply grateful to each of you. You said yes immediately and with such enthusiasm and generously dedicated your time and energy to reviewing every submission with care and insight. Your thoughtful evaluations help shape the celebration, and we truly appreciate your commitment to uplifting youth-driven storytelling. Ladies and gentlemen, before we turn to the participants, a heartfelt thank you also to the educators, mentors, and guides who stood beside their students throughout this journey. Your encouragement, wisdom, and belief in your students' potential has helped shape the stories we celebrate tonight. And now, to the participants. Congratulations to all of you on taking up this challenge and giving it your best effort. Whatever the results this evening, you have already accomplished something extraordinary. You've shown us that greatness lives in everyday individuals who choose to make a difference. So congratulations to all participants. With that, I warmly welcome everyone to the Golden Wira Awards ceremony. Tonight, we celebrate the power of storytelling. Stories that inspire, uplift, and create lasting impact. As we honor these Wiras, may their journeys ignite in all of us the courage, compassion, and conviction to become change makers. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much, Jack. That was truly inspiring, Jaden.
Totally.
Yep.
And I don't want to forget our online audiences. You guys over there.
How are you guys
still remember
doing?
You. Yeah, of course.
Are you guys still okay?
I hope so. And now, for everyone here, we get to hear directly from the students and lecturers themselves some behind-the-scenes stories, a few laughs, and maybe
a few tears,
a couple surprises
Hello?
along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for
the Golden Chit Chat. So, without further ado, please welcome our amazing moderator, Miss Jeanette Dinetto. Over to you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Betty and Jane. Aren't they doing a great job? Good evening, everyone, especially to our warm hosts from MMU, our esteemed judges, our educators, friends of We.R.Wira, our Wiras. We have some Wiras here, by the way. Our storytellers here. Can you make some noise for me? Yes. And not forgetting those of you who are tuning in on our We.R.Wira channel. Thank you so much for joining us. So, after months of hard work, the submissions have been received, the judges have made their evaluations, and the results are in. But before we crown the Golden Wira, let's have a chit-chat. We want to know what went on behind the scenes, the drama, the tea, bak kata Gen Z, and what went on, right, behind the scenes that led you to this day, right? All the struggles, all the good moments, we want to hear about it. So, with that, please join me in welcoming our gang for the chit-chat today. We welcome Encik Azham Zahid, Deputy Dean of Faculty of Applied Communication, MMU Cyberjaya. Associate Professor Murina Pawante from UOW. Lim Yi Hao, student of Bachelor of Communication, Communication and Media, UOW. And finally, Nick Alia Christina, student of Bachelor of Communication, Strategic Communication with Honours, MMU. All right, let's have a seat. Let's get comfortable. All right, welcome to the stage, guys. You know, backstory, Encik Azham was telling me that he's usually used to working events. So he's a bit uncomfortable now being the guest. So don't worry, we'll work Encik Azham now. All right, let's just jump into it, shall we? So our first question is a simple one. We'll put our lecturers on the spotlight for now. So Encik Azham and Prof. Murina, in one word, can you describe the honest reaction of your students when you first introduced the We.R.Wira competition? Shall we start with Prof. Murina? In one word. Okay, this is Encik Azham working now. We give him a chance to work.
Curious.
Curious, all right. How about you, Encik Azham?
I'm going to give you the PR answer.
Okay.
Purposeful.
Purposeful, all right. I have my floating mics around the area. Yes, can I go around to the students? And can you give me one word that described your honest reaction when you heard about the We.R.Wira initiative? Raise your hand so the mics can come to you. Come on, where are my outgoing storytellers? One word, just one word. My floating mic, can you just pick somebody? Ni kena paksa ni. Just one word.
Interesting.
Interesting, all right. Lagi? Any more? One word. BM pun boleh.
I'd say anxious.
Anxious. All right.
very
Thank
big
you.
thing.
Thank you so much. So those were really honest reactions, right? I think, thank you, Encik Azham, for the PR answer. That probably came after the anxiousness when they finally accepted their fate. So thank you. All right. So our next question goes to Alia and Yihao, our Edwin. So tell us the most memorable part of the production process of your We.R.Wira video.
Okay, so thank you for the question. So, the most memorable part I would say is actually joining the event itself that our NGO has made, because I myself actually have been very interested to join any volunteerism event because I've been very curious. So thank you to Centric PR and also MMU for giving me this opportunity as a stepping stone to actually start joining any volunteerism events. And I get to see my group mates all contribute their best. So I would say that's my most memorable part.
Right. Yes. Edwin, what was the most memorable part?
Thank you for the questions. For me, the most memorable part is definitely the brainstorming session. From the start of the entire event, from starting from scratch, we've been brainstorming what kind of things that we want to bring to the audiences, to the society, and as well. So, I mean, it's essential and important for us to dive into different perspectives about what the society actually needs. So I think it's interesting that we have a lot of creative ideas among our students and our teams. So how we actually compile all the ideas up and turning into a solid concept is one of the most memorable parts we had during the event.
Great. Thank you for that. Now we're going to flip the script a little bit. That was like probably those positive moments. Now we're going to dive into a little bit of tea. What's the most challenging part of the process and how did you overcome it as a group? Maybe Edwin could start.
I mean, for me, the most challenging part for any events, including for us, one of it is definitely the securing sponsorships. So I know that finding sponsorship is very difficult in terms of monetary sponsorships, in-kind sponsorships as well. Especially for our event, we're actually running out of time. We're actually trying to push everything towards within the time frame. So finding sponsorship is one of the most challenging part that we actually found and spotted. For that, I think actually one of the most interesting thing is we actually work as a whole, leaving no man behind, because we know that we are the ones who is facing the challenges and there's no way for us to step behind from the obstacles we had. So I think very thank you to my team that we actually managed to cope through the entire things, finding sponsorships. I remember we actually sent to almost over 50 companies because our event is actually 2 weeks before the time when we find the sponsorships. So we actually really not giving up any opportunities to try to seize every possibilities we had to find the sponsorships. And at the end, I think our effort paid off as well. We get $1,000 of monetary sponsorships and as well in-kind sponsorships as well. So a lot of people might be asking like, oh, why do we need to find sponsorships? What is the reason behind finding every sponsorships we have? Why do you want to make us so tired? So finding sponsorships, it brings better experiences and life to our volunteers as well. We try to give the best we can, their meal allowance, the food that we provide to the volunteers, and as well we are trying to give our NGO as well as contributions and feedbacks. Yeah.
Thank you, Edwin, and congratulations on that. So Alia, what was the most challenging part of the production process for your We.R.Wira video, and how did you overcome it as a group?
I would say actually it's the content creation because making storyboards is actually not as easy as what people think. To fit it into just 6 minutes is quite difficult. You have a lot of videos that you want to fit in. And also, I would say it's actually also finding a proper unsung NGO. But Alhamdulillah, Encik Jamal from We Care for You Malaysia has been very, very friendly, very welcoming. And he even, I would say, gave us like a heart-to-heart conversation. So I'm very grateful to Care for You Malaysia. Also, one very, I would say, hard thing is the editing. I have no experience in editing. But Alhamdulillah, my group mates have really, I would say, pushed me to become a better leader. So really, thank you so much to my group members. I love you guys so much. Really, without you guys, I really wouldn't have become the person that I am today. And of course, to be selected by Centric PR for today. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, basically, I think that's pretty much it.
Great. All right. Good job. So I think there's a great appreciation now for editors, storyboarders, those people behind the scenes. There's great appreciation for them because without these storytellers, without them playing a role, the stories won't even reach us, right? So props to them. So moving on, back to Prof. Murina and Encik Azham. So we know the academic calendar is just so busy with all sorts of things. Even yesterday, Encik Azham, you had one event after the other. So how can you tell us what is the secret? How did you find a way to integrate the We.R.Wira initiative or competition as part of your lesson plan to encourage your students to participate?
The secret is our willingness, to be part of this wonderful initiative by Centric PR. How we did for season 2 was basically to embed it into one of our subjects. So we get the students to be in group, and what we did was the whole process of researching a proposal, getting Centric PR to come in to listen to the pitches, and then finally the post-production, the interviews, and then the the pre-production and post and the full works. What we did for season 3 was when we recognized that we wanted a collaboration. We wanted a collective effort by all the students. Well, basically it was a bigger group this time, but it was just one event, wasn't it, Edwin? It was just one event, the Zero Hunger event. Thanks to my colleague Susie, who initiated the whole thing. And our objective was to get the students to collectively, get together and foster this value, if they want a real impact in their lives. So that was our objective. And what we did was, it was part of our IPMSA, but we also opened it to the whole university. So we actually got about 40 students who were not members of this IPMSA. So that was how we did it this time around, because that was our objective.
Amazing. So that's the secret for UOW. Let's hear from Encik Azham pula.
Okay. From our side, I would say it's all about time management and also planning. When the invitation from Central PR came to us to participate in the season 3, the time was very, I would say, very timely, because we are in the midst of starting a new trimester. So we were able to embed the We.R.Wira into our teaching plan and our coursework specification. So when trimester starts, that's where Ms. Azlin was appointed as the leader for this project. And she led the project for both diploma program as well as degree program. And we were very... it was, again, the back-end planning was a bit challenging, I would say, in getting buy-in from the students. That's where the purposeful comes in. And we told them the goal is not about creating a video, but the impact of your video that will change people perception as well as people commitment towards community project. And that anchor the entire narrative or the buy-in that we want to get from our students. Of course, I said earlier my PR answer was purposeful, right? But actually, the honest answer that I got from most of the students, what, sir? Yeah, that 2 words.
Yes.
What, sir? What is it? How to do it? Those are the question that they ask when we brief and when Ms. Azlin briefed all the students. But Central PR came and did a briefing. We also come in as a lecturer. I myself share my previous experience in doing PSA to give them an idea what is this project all about. And again, this project is not about us. It's about what we are giving to the society. So planning is one thing, and also time management. And we thank Center PR for giving us this opportunity and for all our students. We don't call our students students, we call them all stars because they are our stars. And today, 10 of them, 10 entries from them, that is the star of the night.
Yes, give it up for yourselves. So I just want to highlight something here very interesting that was mentioned is, in addition to what Cik Azham was saying, that it goes beyond the subject. It goes beyond just the video. It's the impact that you are creating, that you have already created since the videos have gone up, right? The lives that you have touched and inspired to go on to pay it forward. And another thing that's interesting, and this is like a sneak peek for season 4, is that it does not necessarily have to be students from within the faculty of, say, creative arts or, from the obvious faculties. It can be from any faculty. So more a little bit about that later on, but let's jump on to the next question. Back to Edwin and Alia. Can you share with us what did you learn about yourselves and your teammates, ni kena honest ni, teammates, they're watching, after working together for your We.R.Wira video? Alia.
Okay, thank you. So I would say, there's still, as a leader of the group, there is still a lot for me to work on, especially on myself. So during the process, I actually had very, very low confidence in myself as a leader. So my friends, my group mates, their support for me is super, super amazing. So they actually gave me a lot of confidence in myself to actually proceed to become the leader for this subject. But I would say also that their own strengths, they put their own unique strengths into this work. And I'm actually amazed on how, since I've never joined any volunteerism event, so to see them actually working together is so, so nice, so, so cute. So again, thank you so much to my group mates. Yeah, I think that's all.
All right, Edwin.
Wow, this question very nervous. My teammates is watching me. Okay, to be very honest, we did learn a lot as well. So the most that we learn is actually trust and communications. So definitely we are mass media students. Communication is very important, and it has been emphasized and highlighted over again and again. So communication stands for what? So it means that we keep on maintain a stable, transparent, and open communications between one and another, because we have a lot of sections and departments. Each of us hold different roles and responsibilities as well. So I think it's important for us to keep things open and transparent, trying to keep everyone in the same page, following up with every progress we make for every single day for the smooth execution of the entire event. While for the trust is that we maintain the high level amount of trust between one and another, that we believe in one another, that we can do this together as a whole, as a team. Because as an event, you either succeed or you fail. So if we choose to succeed, we have to trust one and another and put in faith in every opportunity we have. Yep.
Thank you, Edwin. Really great. So now, we're going to close the panel's questions with the last question, but we're going to throw it to the floor. So those who have questions, please hang on to your questions, raise your hand, and the floating mics will come to you. But final question for the panel, this is for everyone. What would your advice be to fellow lecturers? So for the lecturers, it would be for lecturers, and for the students, it would be for students. For those thinking about participating in We.R.Wira Season 4, what is your advice? Let's start with Cik Azham for the lecturers.
Okay, good question. I would say don't look at this We.R.Wira initiative as an additional work to what you are already doing or you are going to do in the next trimester. Look at it as what would be the skill that your student will be able to get out of this or doing this initiative. And the purpose of participating is not about winning an award, it's about changing and also making improvement in the community. So I really encourage educators out there to consider having We.R.Wira as one of your initiative in embedding skill to your student. The skill that our student, like what Maggie said earlier, or Maggie, is about be able, not an editor, now become an editor, a leader, creating content, like what Edwin mentioned just now. It's all about managing reputation and also soliciting sponsorships. Those are all skills that very useful to the student. And with this project, students will be able to bring their learning, classroom learning, outside of a classroom and able to practice what they have learned in class. So again, We.R.Wira is a good platform for lecturers to embed skills to all their students.
Thank you, Encik Azam. That's really, really sound advice. How about you, Prof?
Okay, actually, I'm not in the position to advise my fellow educators here because you've done such great work. I've seen all the creative output for season 3, season 2. You've done an amazing job in getting this output, creative output from the students. Echoing Encik Azam, yeah, this platform created by Centric PR is not just merely to win awards. Yeah, echoing. It's not about competition. It's beyond that. You know, this ceremony is really a plus point for all of us here today. It is to celebrate us, you know, of our achievement, of our willingness, educators here, my fellow educators here. We need to look at this platform as an initiative. It is a platform for us to grow together as educators with our students. Grow alongside them. It is a platform. If you are passionate in creating a real impact and fostering values, so this is the space created for all of us, yeah, to participate in. As long there is no perfect plan, you know, there's no perfect plan in coming out with the best. It is always a learning platform for us. I have been doing this for the longest time. 17 years, 18 years, I've done body safety with students, young children, 7, 8 schools using puppets with my fellow students, with my students. And I'm still learning. Today, I am still learning and I'm still growing alongside my students. It is, you know, as long as you're willing, yeah, as long as you have this fire going on, you know, you are doing, you know, such great things. And like Jackie said, you may spark change makers, you know, among your students. So you've done a good, fantastic, wonderful job. So please keep it up and encourage other educators as well. I'm sure they're listening to us, yeah, this evening. So thank you all. Actually, thank you to everyone for educating, you know, I don't know how to say, I want to say that for harnessing, fostering these values into our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Marina. Edwin and Alia, one piece of advice for your fellow students who are considering participating next year for season 4.
What advice I can say is that have confidence in yourself. This is space for you to grow as students and also space for you to become a person who contributes to society. Don't be afraid. This is not a competition. I mean, kind of a competition, but sort of a competition. But use this as an opportunity for you to showcase your talents, your creativity. You know, we we are interacting with external parties, right? Use those communication and interactive skills for your future. And good luck, guys.
Thank you. Final words from Edwin.
First of all, a huge thanks to Centric PR and as well We.R.Wira, a very good and positive platforms in promoting positivity and as well encouraging more and more of the existence of the meaningful initiatives we had from the Sustainable Development Goals. For me, I couldn't really give advice, but for me, most I can give is suggestions. So for me, I found that first of all, I get the inspiration of this from my supervisor, which is Miss Suzy, sitting right up there. She told me that don't afraid of gut feeling. Everyone will feel, everyone will face challenges. Why are you so worried about getting failed? So when we come up with ideas, we dare to make movements. We dare to think big because she gave us the courage. She said, fail, then fail lah. Come again. So it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, failing, challenging is normal and is something that we definitely will overcome and go through. Fall, everyone will fall, but it depends on how fast you recover from the fall. So this one, I really want to thank my supervisor, which is Miss Suzy. And another thing is, I want to tell everyone is never give up, because never try, never know. You definitely can get a lot of exposures and experience from every challenges and mistake you make. Everyone make mistake. So one-time fail doesn't mean a lifetime failure. Yep. Thanks.
Thank you, Edwin. And thank you so much to our educators for sharing this really, really good advice. I hope all of you managed to grab something and to consider when you are considering to join us for Season 4. Now, I just want to ask my audience here in the room, does anyone have any questions for the panel? No? Okay, I'm going to take it as a no. So we're going to wrap up our panel. Thank you so much once again, Encik Azham, Prof. Marina, Edwin, and also Alia for your time and your candid sharings. And thank you to your audience as well for your support. I'm going to hand the floor over back to Betty and Jaden.
Wow, big thank you to all our panels and all our candidates for their honest sharing session. You know, Betty, I think we could relate to a few of the points by our students, our fellow students, and our educators' POV.
True. I feel like the most interesting part about the Golden Chit Chat just now is that everyone is very honest and very transparent about their feelings and their perspectives. No PR coded, you know, so I just really love and enjoying it. Jaden even took down some notes.
Yes,
there.
one of the quotes by one of the students.
Wow, this is good.
I was writing it down. I was like, okay. I feel motivated now to do more things now.
Okay, so Jaden.
Yes, Betty.
There's one more interesting thing we like to share with you guys, which is a video montage titled "What's Your Hope for Malaysia?" featuring voices from our Wiras who are asked to share their dreams, aspirations, and hopes for the country. So let's all turn our attention to the screen, and hear straight from our Wiras.
All right, enjoy.
My hope for Malaysia is that every company in Malaysia has one neurodivergent or a disabled person working in their team.
Always thinking of those of us around us and acting out of compassion.
Masyarakat Malaysia, kita hidup dengan penuh suasana kasih sayang.
Rakyat work together, they will have unity, and then they won't be quarrel.
對佢哋要體恤一啲咯，即係講嗰啲。起碼佢哋去睇醫生排隊都唔使太耐啊。
Well, if you can't foster, you donate. If you can't donate, you volunteer. Or if you can't do that, at least adopt, a homeless dog instead of buying.
Educate, and people would come and see animals that are homeless and be more compassionate.
My country can provide better access to quality education and opportunities for every child to be able to dream big.
Improvise the quality of the family so that the kids can have a better future actually.
That the rich can spend some money to have the job.
Rakyat Malaysia, tak kira sesiapa pun, dari kecil sampai ke besar,
kita kongsi rezeki bersama. Whatever, walaupun RM1, insyaAllah. Yang penting niat kita.
To normalize that we should have a non-violent free society.
Wow. I really love seeing all of the clips together and all the raw emotions from all the people around the world.
Correct.
You know, Betty, you can really see how pure the intentions and hope they have for our society. And if you think about it, Betty, deep down, we are all hoping for the same thing.
Correct.
A world without poverty, where every child has a chance to learn and grow, and a future full of possibilities for everyone.
Indeed. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, just like Jaden said. We want a better place to live and a better future for our next generations. Okay, Jaden. Now, we would love to hear from the person behind all of this, someone who has seen it all from the start.
Yes, we should. And what are her hopes for Malaysia? Please welcome once again Miss Jacqueline Arnold.
Once again, thank you all. Thank you so much to all the participating institutions of higher learning, both students and educators, for recognizing the value of We.R.Wira. Student involvement in social impact initiatives provides numerous benefits, including the development of essential life skills like leadership, teamwork, and problem solving. It fosters personal growth by cultivating empathy, a sense of purpose, and increased confidence. Students gain valuable real-world experience, build stronger communities, and contribute to creating positive, lasting change. Furthermore, participation can inspire peers, promote civic responsibility, and lead to improved academic engagement and performance. For the team at Centric PR, it's about nurturing future talent. It's about putting something back to an industry that's been good to us, to keep or to help keep the public relations and communication industry relevant and alive. My hope for Malaysia is that every individual, organization, and policymaker will use the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals as their compass to safeguard our country and planet for the benefit of future generations, and that everyone helps to promote positivity, particularly on digital platforms. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack, for sharing your hope for Malaysia with all of us. We would love for you to stay on stage for our next agenda. But before we move on, Jaden, I just really want to say it makes me think,
What is it that you are thinking, Betty?
I was just thinking if we, as a society, come together and do not just what's best for ourselves, but also for others, especially when we have the power to help others, everyone is actually capable of being a change maker,
Change maker. Yep. You know what, Betty? I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And that's what tonight is all about. Celebrating the people who've already stepped up and made a difference, big or small. And by the way, Betty,
yeah.
Before we move on to the next agenda,
right?
I think, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen our
social
slides
media
behind us, you can see that we are following our social media. You can follow us and tag us at Centric PR in Instagram, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel at We.R.Wira on YouTube. And of course,
all the hashtags that you guys can use when you post all the memorable moments tonight.
All right. Now we can continue with our main agenda.
Oh my God, I'm so excited, Jaden. The time for the main highlight of the event, which is the presentation of the Golden Wira Awards for
We.R.Wira Season 3! Alrighty, so with Jack here on stage, we are all set to begin our award presentation. Betty, why don't you walk over through everyone through the categories for the season?
Sure. Okay, so we have a total of 9 awards this season. Yep. And we split it into 2 categories. 3 winners for the Popular Vote Awards and 6 winners for Panel of Judges Choice Awards.
Ooh, that does sound interesting.
Yep.
So, let's just start with the first category.
Let's go.
The Popular Vote Awards.
Yep.
These winners were chosen by you, by the audience, based on the likes the videos received on the We.R.Wira YouTube channel, and the voting was open for almost 2 months.
Yep.
And it closed on the 31st of August. So a big thank you to everyone who cast their votes and supported their favorite entries. So would you like to do the honors, Betty?
You know what, Jaden? I think you should do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, say less.
Okay.
The second runner-up for the Popular Vote Award goes to...
Make some noise.
Unisisa for the video, Cikgu Syafini, Opening Doors to Education, with 260 likes.
Congratulations. Is there any representative from Unisa? Yep. Yep. And we have with us today the Wira, Cikgu Syafini.
260 likes.
Yeah, that's a lot. Thank you so much, guys, for shining light on quality education. Really. Congratulations.
Watch your step. Alright, please remain on the side of the stage. After.
Okay, photo up. Look at the camera, smile.
Alright, so you guys can remain on the side of the stage as we proceed.
Yep, congratulations, guys. So, now we can proceed with the first runner-up for the popular vote category. So, let's give a big round of applause for Montfort Boys Sound for their video Embracing Differences, Empowering Minds.
Let's have our representative.
Yeah, they received 295 likes. Congratulations. So we have one representative from MBT.
195 likes is crazy.
Yeah.
So again,
All right.
once more, you can stand on the side.
Okay, Jaden.
I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, are you excited?
Okay.
So right now, Betty, the People's Choice, the one that received the most likes on We.R.Wira YouTube channel,
Yep.
the winner for the popular vote category. Let's give it up for University of Wollongong, UOW Glen Marie.
They received a total of 507 likes.
Wow, 507 likes.
That's crazy. Yeah, everyone, come on. Everyone from UOW Glen Marie. Wow. Congratulations, guys.
Watch your step.
Congratulations. Amazing.
It's the most popular vote.
Yeah, 507 likes, Jaden. That's crazy on YouTube, you know,
Yeah.
some more. Okay, look at the camera, guys.
This is for their video Zero Hunger Meals of Hope.
Okay, so now we'd like to invite all of the winners under popular vote category for the photo session.
Sit down so we don't get photos.
You guys, yeah, can come forward.
Maybe we can shift a bit to the left. You know, one side left.
Alright, show your certificates, guys. Smile.
Freestyle.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you so much, all of you. And once more, congratulations. We'd like to invite all the winners back to their seat. But not you, Jack. All right, you're already remaining on stage. So All right, ready?
Yeah.
Maybe we shall move on to the next category, the panel of judges' choice.
Yep, and just like I mentioned earlier, we have got a total of 9 awards tonight, with 3 already claimed in the popular vote category. That leaves us with another 6. Yep. Up next, we'll be presenting 3 honorable mentions, followed by the second runner-up, first runner-up, and of course, the champion of We.R.Wira Season 3. I'm feeling nervous, Jaden, and I'm not even one of the contestants, you know?
Why are you nervous? I'm more nervous for them, to be honest. But, without further ado, let's just move on to the honorable mentions under the panel of judges choice category.
All right.
So, these are the projects that the judges felt truly deserve recognition for their effort, their impact, and creativity. So,
are you guys ready?
Yeah, are you guys ready?
Yeah? All right.
Give us some energy. All right. Our first honorable mention goes to MMU Cyberjaya with their videos Persatuan Kebajikan Gerbong Iman Hawa Klang.
Congratulations, guys. Wow. Is there any representative? Sorry? Repeat. MMU Cyberjaya Persatuan Kebajikan Gerbong Iman Hawa Klang. Maybe Miss Azlin can take it on behalf? Yep. I mean, after all, she's been the one guiding all these students. Yep. Okay, there we have it. Now, moving forward, our second honorable mention. Please put your hands together for UOW Glenmarie with the video Zero Hunger Meals of Hope.
This is the People's Choice Awards?
Yeah. Once again on the stage, guys.
First, the People's Choice Awards, and now an honorable mention. Congratulations once more to UOW.
Wow. Congratulations, UOW Glenmarie. Okay, so Jaden, we have presented 2 honorable mention. So
I think I will start with our third honorable mention. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Educate, Elevate, Eradicate by MMU Cyberjaya!
Come on, guys! Woo!
We have our representatives coming on stage right now.
Yeah, congratulations! Thank you, I really love your energy.
I love the whistle.
Thank you.
Watch your step.
Wow. This video is about quality education, Jaden, and it's truly inspiring to see how people care so much about education.
The backbone of society.
Correct.
All right. So let's have all the honorable mentions gather around to the center of the stage, and we can have our photography session.
Okay.
So look at the camera, smile, and
show your certificates.
You go one step forward.
Okay, you guys can come forward. Okay. Yang kecil-kecil pergi depan. Alright, look at the camera, guys.
Please. Restart.
congratulations to all the winners for honorable mentions. We would like to invite all of you back to your seats. Wow, Jaden.
Betty.
So we have presented how many awards already?
We have 6.
Yeah,
right?
so we have another.
We have last 3 ones.
Yeah, the top
So,
3.
Ooh. All right, let's have our wonderful participants sit down first and let me introduce.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the highlight of the night. The top 3 awards under the panel of judges choice category.
These are the projects that stood out the most to our panel of judges because, they showcase creativity, impact, and heart. So, who do you guys think is gonna be?
Make some noise. Shout. Who do you guys think is gonna be?
I heard MMU.
MMU, okay. Maybe
Some
UOW?
more. Jamal, they mentioned the video title instead. Okay, so let's start with the second runner-up, shall we?
I think we shall. So, the second runner-up for We.R.Wira Season 3 goes to MMU Cyberjaya with their video, Beautiful Gate Foundation. So, can we have our representatives come onto the stage?
So, inviting to the stage, Zalia, Ganyuni, Zenruan, Chu Jian, and Wan Jun. Congrats, guys.
Smiles.
Congratulations. You guys can stay at the side of the stage. All right.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one.
All right, I'm excited.
The first runner-up, Jaden.
Who is it?
Okay. Who do you guys think wanna be? Tadi kita dah ada MMU. And then, I'm so excited. Okay, UOW I heard.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay, so the first runner-up for We.R.Wira Season 3 goes to Uniza with the video Cikgu Syafini opening doors to education.
And inviting up on stage, we can have Muhammad Kamal Irfan, Fatin Batusha, and Farah.
And also the Wira, Jaden, Cikgu Syafini is
Cikgu
there.
Syafini. Hi, Cikgu.
Wow, congratulations.
Wira is here.
Yeah. Whew. I'm even more nervous now, Jaden.
Still nervous.
I mean, like, I'm the one holding the result.
We are the one holding the
Yeah,
results.
but I'm still nervous. I don't even know why.
Should we even tell them or should we keep it to ourselves?
Should we go home?
Can we
Okay,
go?
I mean, we shouldn't. They
Of
come
course.
here today for the result, of course.
All right. So let's all use the whistles and hand clappers provided. Let's get crazy and get ready.
Yep.
All right.
Because we are about to announce the champion, guys. So, be more crazy. Who do you guys think is gonna be? Okay, so we will be needing some drum rolls from you guys, okay? All right? Hentak kaki, okay, Ken. Whatever you want.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. The champion for We.R.Wira Season 3 goes to... Put your hands together for... Hands of Hope by Yuta Kampar! Congratulations!
Yep. We have the teammates Li Yin, Li Kui, Jun Ming, Jun Juan, Chi Cheng, Wei Wei, Yongki, and Shang Ming.
Congratulations to our champion.
Amazing. This video really made me tear up, Jaden. I'm not lying. It's very emotional.
Wonderful work from him.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Every one of our winners deserve this.
Wow. These are all the change makers.
Don't worry, everyone's a change maker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the energy we want.
Alright, so let's have everyone up on stage for a group photography session. Congratulations to all of you for your wonderful work.
Yep, our top 3, Jaden.
It's top 3 change makers.
Okay.
Smiling.
Look at the cameraman, look at the photographer. Freestyle. Amazing. Well done. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause.
Yep.
So congratulations once again, guys, for all the amazing wins. Your hard work truly paid off.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Jack, for everything. We'd like to invite all of you back to your seats.
Yep. Okay, so as you guys can see on the slide, again, these are our
One more time.
socials. So you have taken a lot of wonderful and
Pictures.
beautiful pictures.
All
a lot
videos of your moments, your certificates
yeah,
of
very
this event.
heartwarming moments. So don't forget to post it on your social media and use all of these hashtags and tag us at Centric PR.
Of
Okay,
course.
so Jaden, now that we have announced the winners, what else do we have?
Well, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We still have one more, actually.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do a little bit of a recap of this current season. And you know what? We'll do this to show everyone what has this season been. So with that
Yep.
said, everyone, turn your attention to the screen and enjoy.
Enjoy. Oops. Ah, okay. Woo!
All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, season 4 is coming.
coming.
So to those who didn't manage to earn any placement, don't worry.
Don't be sad, okay?
Don't be disheartened because season 4 is still gonna be there, right, Betty?
Yep, you are absolutely right, Jaden. So I just want to use this opportunity to still say congratulations to everyone. So, you know what? We're going to let the We.R.Wira visionary herself do the honor. So once again, we would like to invite Miss Jacqueline Arnold to deliver her closing remarks as well as to officially launch We.R.Wira Season 4.
Thank you so much, Betty and Jaden. Thank you, really. You guys are doing a great job. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce that We.R.Wira Season 4, 2026 will continue with the UN SDGs theme. Why? Because it's very important to society and also because understanding the SDGs will help create industry-ready talent. Exposure to the SDGs can empower students to become responsible global citizens, and it promotes critical thinking and problem solving, encourages creativity and innovation, builds global competence, connects classroom learning to real-world issues, and fosters community engagement. We believe this will make our graduates more relevant and marketable. Ladies and gentlemen, for Season 4, we'd like to see We.R.Wira develop further. And these are some of the key improvements we hope for. First and foremost, students need to read, understand, and comply with the basic rules, which are, number 1, the 6-minute time limit of the video. Number 2, naming the SDG identified in the relevant section. And number 3, use of the official intro and outro. This year, a few entries were penalized for not complying with these basic rules. Next, we hope to see better understanding of the SDGs. For example, SDG number 2, which is zero hunger. It's about ensuring long-term access to safe, nutritious food for all, ending all forms of malnutrition, increasing agricultural productivity, and implementing resilient agricultural practices. And not so much about one-off donations. And finally, we'd like to encourage educators to be more involved in guiding students about the SDGs. For our part, Centric PR will be developing a tutorial for students to guide them on identification and selection of the SDG, and perhaps lecturers and educators can also discuss this with their students. With so much advance notice, we are really hoping that more institutions of higher learning will make We.R.Wira Season 4 a semester project. And we look forward to even better participation next year. Before I close again, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has made tonight possible. Thank you. It has been a great year for us helping to organize this. To all the educators, to the students, to my team, my wonderful team, for all the extra work they have put in for this. To our panel of judges, past, current, and future. And to friends of We.R.Wira and friends of Centric PR, thank you so much for your support and your encouragement. And yeah, you keep us going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to officially launch Season 4 We.R.Wira 2026. Together, let's make Malaysian proud. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Jack. And there you go, guys. We.R.Wira Season 4 is official. So don't miss out on this opportunity, all right? And if you guys were wondering for our top 3 winners and the champion, what you guys got was basically Miss Jacqueline Arnold will give you a LinkedIn recommendation. So if you have LinkedIn, then good for you. And if you haven't,
this is your time to create it, guys, because I promise you it's going to be very important for your career growth. Yes.
All right. So with that said, guys, we've reached the end of our ceremony, and we just want to say thank you all for being here with us tonight at MMU Cinema. And not to forget
our online audience. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Knowing that you spent almost 2 hours. Yep, with us is truly an honor. Thank you so much. And me and Jaden also would like to apologize if there's any shortcomings from our side throughout the whole event and We.R.Wira Season 3 as a whole.
We would also like to express our gratitude to those who are involved in making We.R.Wira Season 3 a success.
Yep.
Thank you so much, everyone. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jaden Back.
And I am Betty.
Signing off.
Bye-bye, guys.
So to MMU students, this is the iCadet point, and you are able to scan this to earn iCadet points for your year 2